typically administered as shots. These medications stimulate your ovaries to produce multiple mature eggs. The goal: to harvest 10-15 eggs, a process that typically takes about 2 weeks until your eggs are ready for retrieval. 3. Step 2. Egg retrieval. Next up is the egg retrieval process, a brief procedure lasting 15 to 30 minutes. During retrieval, a doctor utilizes ultrasound guidance to insert a thin, hollow tube through your vagina and into the ovary containing the eggs. A needle gently retrieves the eggs from each follicle. 4. Step 3. Fertilization. Now, it's time for fertilization, a critical stage in the IVF process. In traditional IVF, eggs and sperm are left in a laboratory dish to fertilize naturally. Alternatively, in intracytoplasmic sperm injection, ICSI, a single sperm is directly injected into the egg for fertilization. This method bypasses natural barriers, increasing the likelihood of successful fertilization. 5. Step 4. Embryo development. Once fertilization occurs, the embryo begins to divide its cells, eventually reaching the blastocyst stage, 5-6 days post-fertilization. At this stage, multiple embryos are carefully selected for transfer back into your uterus. 6. Step 5. Embryo transfer. The final step, embryo transfer. Multiple embryos are transferred back into your uterus with the hope that at least one will successfully implant and begin to develop. 7. Conclusion. And there you have it, a comprehensive overview of the IVF process, from fertility medications to embryo transfer. If you're considering IVF or simply curious about the procedure, don't hesitate to reach out to a qualified fertility specialist. Thanks for joining us, and we wish you all the best on your journey to parenthood.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's video about pregnancy symptoms and baby development at 27 weeks. At this point in your pregnancy, you're already well into your second trimester, and your baby is continuing to grow and develop at an incredible pace. Let's start by talking about some of the common pregnancy symptoms you may be experiencing at 27 weeks. One of the most noticeable changes may be the size and shape of your belly, which is likely to be much larger now than it was just a few weeks ago. You may also be experiencing some swelling in your feet and ankles, as well as back pain and discomfort as your baby continues to put pressure on your spine and pelvic area. Other common symptoms at this stage of pregnancy can include indigestion, heartburn, and constipation, as well as increased fatigue and difficulty sleeping. It's important to continue to take care of yourself during this time by eating a healthy diet, staying hydrated, and getting plenty of rest whenever possible. Now, let's talk about your baby's development at 27 weeks. At this stage, your baby is approximately 14.8 inches long and weighs around 2 pounds. Their eyes are now fully formed, and they are able to blink and open and close their eyes. They are also developing their sense of hearing and may be able to recognize your voice and other familiar sounds. Your baby's lungs are continuing to develop, and they may even be practicing breathing movements in preparation for their arrival into the world. They are also beginning to store up fat, which will help to keep them warm after they are born. Another important development at this stage is the development of your baby's brain. As your baby's brain continues to grow and develop, they may begin to exhibit more complex behaviors and movements, such as grabbing onto the umbilical cord or sucking their thumb. As your due date approaches, it's important to begin thinking about your birth plan and discussing your options with your healthcare provider. This may include deciding on whether or not to use pain medication during labor, as well as considering different birthing positions and other options that can help you to have a safe and comfortable delivery. In addition to preparing for your delivery, it's also a good idea to begin thinking about your postpartum care and support. This may include arranging for help with childcare and household tasks, as well as seeking out resources for emotional support and counseling. As always, if you have any questions or concerns about your pregnancy, it's important to talk to your healthcare provider for advice and guidance. So that's it for this week's video on pregnancy symptoms and baby development at 27 weeks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in next video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our pregnancy journey. Today, we are at the 28-week mark, which means we are officially in the third trimester. In this video, we will discuss the symptoms you may experience at this stage of pregnancy and how your baby is developing. First, let's talk about some common symptoms you may experience during the 28th week of pregnancy. At this point, your baby is growing rapidly, which can put a lot of strain on your body. You may feel more tired than usual, and you may also experience shortness of breath as your growing baby puts pressure on your lungs. You may also experience swelling in your hands, feet, and ankles as your body retains more fluid. This is normal, but if you notice severe swelling, be sure to speak with your healthcare provider as it can be a sign of preeclampsia, a serious pregnancy complication. Heartburn and indigestion are also common during the third trimester as your growing uterus puts pressure on your stomach, leading to acid reflux. Eating small, frequent meals and avoiding spicy or acidic foods can help alleviate these symptoms. Now let's talk about your baby's development at 28 weeks. At this stage, your baby weighs around 2.5 pounds and is approximately 15 inches long. Their brain is developing rapidly, and they can now blink their eyes, which have formed fully. Your baby's lungs are also developing, and although they are not yet fully functional, they are producing surfactant, a substance that helps the lungs expand and contract. This is an important milestone in your baby's development as it prepares them for life outside the womb. Your baby's senses are also developing at this stage, and they can now hear your voice and your heartbeat. You may notice that your baby becomes more active when you talk or sing to them. As your baby continues to grow, they will start to gain more fat, which will help regulate their body temperature after birth. They will also continue to practice breathing, and by the end of the third trimester, they will be able to hiccup. So, what can you expect during the rest of the third trimester? As your due date approaches, you may experience more intense Braxton Hicks contractions, which are practice contractions that help prepare your body for labor. You may also notice an increase in vaginal discharge, which is normal but should not have a strong odor or be accompanied by itching or burning. It is also important to start preparing for labor and delivery. Talk with your healthcare provider about your birth plan and attend childbirth education classes to learn about the different stages of labor and coping techniques for pain. In summary, at 28 weeks pregnant, you may experience symptoms such as fatigue, shortness of breath, and swelling. Your baby is rapidly growing and developing, and they can now hear your voice and blink their eyes. As you move into the third trimester, be sure to continue monitoring your symptoms and preparing for labor and delivery. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more pregnancy updates.
Hello, and welcome back to our pregnancy journey. Today we're going to talk about the 29th week of pregnancy and what you can expect for both your baby's development and your own body changes. Let's start with your baby. At this point, your little one is roughly the size of a butternut squash, weighing in at around 2.5 pounds and measuring about 15 inches long from head to toe. Your baby's brain is continuing to develop rapidly, and their lungs are starting to produce surfactant, a substance that helps them breathe on their own outside of the womb. Your baby's movements are becoming more pronounced, and you may start to notice a pattern of when they are most active. They are also starting to develop their sense of taste and can taste the amniotic fluid they swallow. Now, let's talk about your body changes. At 29 weeks pregnant, you may notice that your belly is getting bigger, and you're feeling more and more pregnant every day. As your uterus continues to expand, you may experience some discomfort or even pain in your lower back, hips, or pelvis. This is normal, but if you're concerned, talk to your healthcare provider. You may also notice some new symptoms, such as Braxton Hicks contractions. These are practice contractions that feel like your uterus is tightening and releasing. They're usually painless and irregular, but if you're experiencing them frequently or with any pain or discomfort, it's important to let your healthcare provider know. Other common symptoms at this stage of pregnancy include shortness of breath, heartburn, and difficulty sleeping. If you're having trouble sleeping, try sleeping on your left side with a pillow between your knees to support your lower back and hips. It's also important to keep up with your prenatal appointments and any recommended tests or screenings. At your 29-week appointment, your healthcare provider may check your blood pressure, measure your belly, and listen to your baby's heartbeat. As you enter the third trimester of pregnancy, it's important to continue taking care of yourself and your growing baby. This means eating a healthy, balanced diet, staying hydrated, and getting regular exercise. Walking, swimming, and prenatal yoga are great options for staying active during pregnancy. It's also important to prepare for your baby's arrival. Start thinking about your birth plan and what kind of experience you want. Consider taking a childbirth education class, which can help you feel more prepared and confident about labor and delivery. In addition to preparing for the birth, you'll want to start thinking about what you'll need for your baby's arrival. This includes things like a car seat, crib, diapers, and clothing. Overall, the 29-week of pregnancy is an exciting time as your baby continues to grow and develop. As always, if you have any concerns or questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for another update on your pregnancy journey. Hello, and welcome to this video about 30 weeks of pregnancy and baby development. This is an exciting time for both the mother and baby as there are many changes happening. In this video, we will discuss the baby's development, the mother's physical changes, and how to take care of yourself during this period. Baby development. At 30 weeks of pregnancy, the baby is about the size of a cucumber and weighs around 3 pounds. Here are some key developments happening at this stage. Brain development. The baby's brain is growing rapidly, and the cerebral cortex is developing, which is responsible for controlling movement, sensation, and perception. Lung development. The lungs are almost fully developed, and the baby is practicing breathing movements, which will help them breathe on their own after birth. Fat deposits. The baby is accumulating fat deposits under the skin, which will help regulate their body temperature and provide energy after birth. Sensory development. The baby's senses are becoming more refined, and they can recognize sounds, light, and even taste. Movement. The baby is quite active and can move around, kick, and even hiccup. You may feel their movements quite strongly at this stage. Mother's physical changes. As the baby grows, the mother's body will also go through many changes. Here are some of the most common physical changes at 30 weeks. Weight gain. Most women will have gained around 20 to 25 pounds by this stage of pregnancy. The weight gain is essential for the baby's growth and development. Braxton Hicks contractions. These are mild contractions that may be felt in the uterus. They are not usually painful and are a sign that the uterus is preparing for labor. Stretch marks. The skin around the abdomen may begin to stretch, causing stretch marks. These usually fade after pregnancy. Fatigue. As the baby grows, the mother may feel more tired and require more rest. Shortness of breath. The growing baby can put pressure on the diaphragm, making it harder to breathe deeply. Taking care of yourself. It's essential to take care of yourself during pregnancy to ensure both you and your baby stay healthy. Here are some tips for staying healthy during the 30th week of pregnancy. Eat a healthy diet. Make sure you are eating a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and lean protein. Avoid foods that are high in sugar or fat. Stay active. Regular exercise can help you feel better and reduce stress. Walking, swimming, and prenatal yoga are all good options. Conclusion: at 30 weeks of pregnancy, the baby is growing rapidly, and the mother's body is going through many changes. It's essential to take care of yourself and attend regular prenatal checkups to ensure both you and your baby stay healthy. Remember to eat a healthy diet, stay active, get plenty of rest, and drink plenty of water. Thank you for watching, and we wish you a healthy and happy pregnancy. Hello, and welcome back to our series on pregnancy. Today, we will be discussing week 31 of pregnancy and everything you need to know about your baby's development and your symptoms. So, let's get started. Baby development. At week 31, your baby is approximately 16 inches long and weighs around 3.5 pounds. Here are some of the key developments happening to your baby during this time. Rapid brain growth. Your baby's brain is growing rapidly during this time, which means that they will be able to process information more efficiently. Lung development. Your baby's lungs are almost fully developed at this point, and they are practicing their breathing movements. Sleep cycles. Your baby is now starting to have regular sleep and wake cycles. Baby fat. Your baby is putting on more baby fat, which helps regulate their body temperature after birth. Symptoms. As you enter the final trimester of your pregnancy, you may experience some new symptoms or the worsening of old ones. Here are some of the common symptoms that you may experience at week 31. Braxton Hicks contractions. You may start to experience Braxton Hicks contractions, which are mild contractions that help prepare your body for labor. Shortness of breath. As your uterus grows and pushes against your diaphragm, you may experience shortness of breath. Back pain. As your baby grows, the weight can put pressure on your back, causing discomfort. Swelling. You may experience swelling in your feet, ankles, and hands due to the increased fluid in your body. Heartburn. As your uterus grows, it can put pressure on your stomach, causing acid reflux and heartburn. Fatigue. As your body works hard to support your growing baby, you may feel more tired than usual. Frequent urination. Your baby's position may put pressure on your bladder, causing you to urinate more frequently. Tips for a healthy pregnancy. Eat a healthy diet. Make sure to eat a well-balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water and other fluids throughout the day to stay hydrated. Exercise. Gentle exercise, such as walking or swimming, can help relieve some of your pregnancy symptoms and prepare your body for labor. Attend prenatal appointments. Regular prenatal appointments with your healthcare provider are essential to monitor your baby's growth and ensure a healthy pregnancy. Take childbirth classes. Childbirth classes can help prepare you and your partner for labor and delivery. Conclusion. At week 31 of pregnancy, your baby is continuing to grow and develop rapidly. You may experience some new symptoms or the worsening of old ones, but there are steps you can take to stay healthy and comfortable during this time. Remember to eat a healthy diet, stay hydrated, exercise, get plenty of rest, attend prenatal appointments, take childbirth classes, and practice relaxation techniques. With these tips, you can have a healthy and happy pregnancy. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing 32 weeks pregnancy and baby development, symptoms, tips, and healthcare. As a senior gynecologist, I have had years of experience helping women through their pregnancy journey. So, without further ado, let's get started. Baby development. At 32 weeks, your baby is about the size of a large jicama, measuring around 16.7 inches long and weighing about 4 pounds. Your baby's eyes are now fully formed and can open and close them. The bones in your baby's skull are not yet fused, which allows for easier passage through the birth canal during delivery. Your baby's immune system is starting to develop, and they are producing white blood cells to help fight off infections. Your baby's lungs are also continuing to develop and produce surfactant, a substance that helps keep the air sacs in the lungs from sticking together. Symptoms. At 32 weeks, you may experience increased back pain and discomfort as your baby continues to grow and put pressure on your back and pelvis. You may also experience increased fatigue and difficulty sleeping due to the physical strain of pregnancy. Braxton Hicks contractions, or practice contractions, may become more frequent as your body prepares for labor. Heartburn and indigestion may also become more common as your baby continues to push up on your stomach. Swelling in your feet and ankles may become more pronounced as your body retains more fluids. Tips. To help alleviate back pain, try using a pregnancy pillow to support your belly and lower back while sleeping. Practice good posture and avoid standing or sitting in the same position for too long to help prevent back pain and swelling. Stay hydrated and try to keep your feet elevated as much as possible to reduce swelling. To help manage heartburn and indigestion, try eating smaller, more frequent meals and avoid foods that trigger symptoms. Make sure to stay active and get regular exercise, such as walking or prenatal yoga, to help maintain your overall health and prepare your body for labor. Healthcare. At 32 weeks, you will typically have a prenatal visit with your healthcare provider to check on your baby's growth and development. Your healthcare provider may also perform a Group B streptococcus (GBS) test to check for the presence of bacteria that can be harmful to your baby during delivery. It is important to continue taking any prescribed prenatal vitamins and medications as directed by your healthcare provider. In conclusion, 32 weeks is an important milestone in your pregnancy journey. Your baby is continuing to develop and grow, and you may experience new symptoms and challenges. Remember to practice good self-care, stay active, and attend all scheduled prenatal appointments to ensure a healthy pregnancy and delivery. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello everyone. Today, we will talk about the 33 week of pregnancy and the development of the baby at this stage. We will also discuss some common symptoms that mothers experience during this period and tips for taking care of their health. Baby development. At 33 weeks, the baby is about 17 inches long and weighs around 4 pounds. The baby's lungs are still developing and producing surfactant, a substance that helps the lungs expand and contract properly after birth. The baby's brain is rapidly developing, and they can now sense light and dark. The baby's bones are hardening, and they are gaining more fat under their skin, which will help regulate their body temperature after birth. The baby's movements are becoming more coordinated, and they can respond to sound. Symptoms. Braxton Hicks contractions. These are practice contractions that help prepare the uterus for labor. They can be uncomfortable, but are usually not painful. Backaches. As the uterus expands, it puts pressure on the lower back, causing discomfort. Shortness of breath. The growing uterus can also put pressure on the diaphragm, making it harder. Fatigue. As the body works harder to support the growing baby, mothers may feel more tired than usual. Swelling. The body retains more water during pregnancy, causing swelling in the feet, ankles, and hands. Tips for health care. Continue to eat a healthy and balanced diet, including plenty of fruits, vegetables, and protein. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water and avoiding sugary or caffeinated beverages. Exercise regularly, but avoid strenuous activities that could put too much strain on the body. Sleep on your side, preferably the left side, to improve blood flow to the baby and reduce the risk of stillbirth. Attend all prenatal appointments and communicate any concerns with your healthcare provider. Preparing for birth. Start thinking about a birth plan, including preferences for pain management and delivery options. Consider taking childbirth classes to learn about the labor process and techniques for coping with pain. Pack a hospital bag with essentials for both mother and baby, including clothing, toiletries, and a car seat. Talk to your healthcare provider about the signs of labor and when to call or go to the hospital. Conclusion. As you approach the end of your pregnancy journey, it is important to take care of yourself and your growing baby. Remember to listen to your body, attend all prenatal appointments, and communicate any concerns with your healthcare provider. By taking these steps, you can help ensure a healthy and safe delivery for both you and your baby. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your pregnancy journey. Hello everyone, we are going to discuss pregnancy at 34 weeks. At this stage, your baby is approximately 18 inches long and weighs around 4.5 pounds. Your baby's organs are fully developed, and they are continuing to gain weight and grow. Braxton Hicks contractions. These are practice contractions that your body goes through as it prepares for labor. They can be uncomfortable, but are usually not painful. Shortness of breath. As your baby continues to grow, it can push against your diaphragm and make it harder to breathe. You may notice that you need to take more frequent breaks or rest periods. Pelvic pain. As your baby moves into the birth canal, you may experience discomfort or pain in your pelvic area. Swelling. Many women experience swelling in their feet and ankles during pregnancy. Make sure to elevate your feet when possible and stay hydrated. Gestational diabetes. This is a type of diabetes that develops during pregnancy. If you are diagnosed with gestational diabetes, your doctor may recommend a special diet and monitoring your blood sugar levels. Preeclampsia. This is a potentially serious condition that can develop during pregnancy, characterized by high blood pressure and protein in the urine. If you experience symptoms like severe headaches, vision changes, or abdominal pain, contact your doctor immediately. Fetal movement. You should continue to monitor your baby's movements and contact your doctor if you notice any significant changes. Now, let's talk about some tips for taking care of yourself during this stage of pregnancy. Rest. As your due date approaches, make sure to get plenty of rest and sleep. This will help you conserve your energy for labor and delivery. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water and avoid sugary or caffeinated drinks. Exercise. Gentle exercise like walking or prenatal yoga can help you stay healthy and prepare your body for labor. Kegel exercises. These exercises can help strengthen your pelvic floor muscles and prepare your body for childbirth. Prenatal classes. Consider taking a prenatal class to learn more about childbirth, breastfeeding, and newborn care. Pack your hospital bag. Start packing your hospital bag with essentials like clothes for you and your baby, toiletries, and important documents. Talk to your doctor. Make sure to keep your doctor updated on any symptoms or concerns you may have. Finally, let's talk about your baby's development at 34 weeks. Baby's lungs. Your baby's lungs are almost fully developed, and they are practicing breathing movements in preparation for birth. Body fat. Your baby is continuing to gain weight and develop body fat, which will help regulate their body temperature after birth. Sleep and wake cycles. Your baby may start to have regular sleep and wake cycles, which can help prepare them for life outside the womb. Head down position. Most babies will move into the head down position in preparation for delivery. Overall, pregnancy at 34 weeks is an exciting and important time as you prepare for the birth of your baby. Remember to take care of yourself and stay in touch with your doctor as you get closer to your due date. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. 35 weeks pregnancy. Baby development and symptoms. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the incredible journey of pregnancy. Today, we're going to dive into the exciting world of 35 weeks of pregnancy. At this stage, your baby is rapidly developing, and you may be experiencing various symptoms. So let's get started. Baby's development. Your baby now weighs around 5.5 to 6 pounds and measures about 18 inches from head to toe. The baby's organs and systems are nearly fully developed, and the lungs continue to mature. The skin is becoming smoother as the fat layers continue to fill out. Your baby's brain is rapidly growing, and the nervous system is maturing. The baby's bones are fully formed but are still flexible to ease the birthing process. Symptoms you may experience. Braxton Hicks contractions. You may experience more frequent and intense practice contractions, which can help prepare your body for labor. Shortness of breath. As your uterus expands, it pushes against your diaphragm, making it harder to take deep breaths. Increased vaginal discharge. It's common to have a thicker and heavier discharge at this stage, but consult your doctor if it's accompanied by itching, burning, or a foul odor. Pelvic discomfort. The growing baby puts pressure on your pelvis, leading to pelvic pain or discomfort. Frequent urination. The baby's position and size may put pressure on your bladder, causing the need to urinate more often. Trouble sleeping. Finding a comfortable position becomes more challenging, and you may experience pregnancy-induced insomnia. Heartburn and indigestion. Hormonal changes and the baby's position can lead to increased acidity and digestive issues. Self-care tips for this stage. Rest and sleep. Listen to your body and prioritize getting enough rest and sleep. Exercise. Engage in gentle exercises like walking or prenatal yoga to stay active and relieve discomfort. Pelvic floor exercises. Strengthen your pelvic floor muscles by practicing Kegel exercises. Maintain a healthy diet. Focus on well-balanced meals that include fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to prevent dehydration and assist with digestion. Use proper body support. Invest in a maternity support belt or pillow to help alleviate back and pelvic pain. Practice relaxation techniques. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, or prenatal massages can help reduce stress and promote relaxation. Prepare for breastfeeding. Attend breastfeeding classes, educate yourself about proper latch techniques, and gather essential supplies. And that wraps up our exploration of 35 weeks of pregnancy. Remember, every pregnancy is unique, and if you have any concerns or questions, consult your healthcare provider. Stay tuned for more exciting updates on the journey of pregnancy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to never miss an episode. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Greetings and welcome back to our Pregnancy Journey series. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of the 36th week of pregnancy. As your due date gets closer, both you and your baby are experiencing some remarkable changes. Let's explore the symptoms you may encounter and the exciting developments happening to your little one. Maternal symptoms at 36 weeks. Increased discomfort. Your baby's growth puts additional pressure your abdomen, causing discomfort and backaches. Frequent urination may persist as your baby continues to press on your bladder. Shortness of breath can occur due to limited space for your lungs. Braxton Hicks contractions. These contractions, also known as practice contractions, become more noticeable and frequent. They help prepare your body for labor, but they are usually irregular and mild. Swollen feet and ankles. Fluid retention can cause swelling in your feet and ankles. Elevating your legs and wearing comfortable shoes can help alleviate this symptom. Nesting instinct. Many women experience a strong urge to prepare their homes for the baby's arrival. This may involve cleaning, organizing, and setting up the nursery. Insomnia and fatigue. Discomfort, frequent bathroom trips, and hormonal changes can disrupt your sleep. Take short naps, practice relaxation techniques, and maintain a consistent sleep routine. Baby development at 36 weeks. Size and weight. Your baby is approximately 18 inches long and weighs around 6 pounds. Although still growing, they are almost fully developed. Fetal position. Most babies settle into the head-down position, preparing for birth. The head engages into the pelvis, which is a sign that labor might be approaching. Lung development. By 36 weeks, your baby's lungs have matured significantly. They continue to produce surfactant, a substance that helps the lungs expand and function properly after birth. Immune system. Your baby's immune system strengthens as they receive antibodies from you through the placenta. This provides them with some protection against infections early in life. Brain and nervous system. The brain development is almost complete, with rapid growth in the cerebral cortex. Your baby's nervous system is fully functional, and they can process information and regulate body temperature. Baby's movement. Due to limited space, you may feel more rolling and stretching movements instead of kicks. Hiccups are common as your baby practices swallowing and inhaling amniotic fluid. Preparations for the upcoming weeks. Finalize birth plan. Discuss your birth preferences with your healthcare provider and ensure they are included in your birth plan. Pack your hospital bag. As your due date nears, have a bag ready with essentials for you and your baby. Include comfortable clothing, toiletries, nursing bras, baby clothes, diapers, and important documents. Attend childbirth classes. Join childbirth education classes to learn about labor, pain management, and relaxation techniques. Discuss breastfeeding. Talk to your healthcare provider or a lactation consultant about breastfeeding techniques and potential challenges. Hello and welcome back to our pregnancy journey. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of week 37 of pregnancy. As we approach the final stretch, both you and your baby are going through significant changes. So, let us explore the symptoms and developments you can expect during this exciting time. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, so you don't miss any of our future videos. Week 37 marks the beginning of the 9th month of pregnancy, and your baby is almost ready to make their grand entrance into the world. Let us start by taking a look at the baby's development. At this stage, your baby weighs around 6.5 pounds 2.9 kilograms and measures approximately 19 inches 48 centimeters long. They are fully developed and are fine-tuning their systems for life outside the womb. Their organs, including the lungs, digestive system, and immune system, are all working in unison, preparing for the transition. Now, let us discuss the symptoms and changes you may experience during week 37. Increased pressure and discomfort. Host, as your baby continues to grow, you may experience increased pressure and discomfort in your pelvic region. This happens as your baby's head descends into the pelvis, preparing for birth. This can lead to a frequent need to urinate, difficulty walking, and even back pain. Braxton Hicks contractions. Host, you may also notice an increase in Braxton Hicks contractions, which are practice contractions that help prepare your body for labor. These contractions are usually irregular and less painful than true labor contractions. Remember to stay hydrated and practice relaxation techniques to ease any discomfort. Fatigue and difficulty sleeping. Host, fatigue and difficulty sleeping can become more prominent during week 37. Your growing belly, frequent bathroom trips, and discomfort can make it challenging to find a comfortable position. Try using pillows for support and establishing a relaxing bedtime routine to improve your sleep. Increased vaginal discharge. Host, during this stage, you might notice an increase in vaginal discharge. This discharge, known as leukorrhea, helps prevent infections. However, if you experience any changes in color, consistency, or a foul odor, it's essential to consult your healthcare provider. Swelling and varicose veins, host, swelling, especially in the feet and ankles, can become more pronounced at this stage of pregnancy. Additionally, you might notice the appearance of varicose veins due to increased blood volume and pressure. Elevating your legs, wearing compression stockings, and taking regular walks can help alleviate these symptoms. Emotional changes, host. Lastly, as your due date approaches, you might experience a mix of emotions, including excitement, nervousness, and even anxiety. It's essential to surround yourself with a support system and communicate your feelings with your loved ones. And that wraps up our journey through week 37 of pregnancy. It's amazing to see how far both you and your baby have come. Remember, each pregnancy is unique, so if you have any concerns or questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll discuss the final stages of pregnancy and the upcoming labor and delivery. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment below if you found this information helpful. Until next time, take care and enjoy the remaining weeks of your pregnancy journey. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. And welcome back to our YouTube channel, where we discuss all things pregnancy and baby related. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of 38 weeks of pregnancy. So, let us get started. Baby's size and weight. At 38 weeks, your baby is approximately the size of a pumpkin, measuring around 19 to 21 inches 48 to 53 centimeters and weighing about 6 to 7 pounds 2.7 to 3.2 kilograms. Your little one has been growing and developing rapidly throughout the pregnancy journey. Organ development. By this stage, your baby's organs, including the lungs, digestive system, and immune system, are almost fully developed. These organs have been maturing over the past several weeks, preparing your baby for life outside the womb. Baby's position. Most babies settle into a head-down position in the uterus by 38 weeks. This is known as the vertex or cephalic presentation, which is the ideal position for a vaginal delivery. However, if your baby is not in the head-down position, your healthcare provider may discuss options for encouraging the baby to turn. Braxton Hicks contractions. You may be experiencing Braxton Hicks contractions more frequently now. These practice contractions feel like a tightening of the abdomen and are a way for your body to prepare for labor. If the contractions become regular, intense, or are accompanied by other signs of labor, it's important to contact your healthcare provider. Pelvic discomfort. At this stage, you may experience increased pelvic pressure and discomfort. Your baby's fatigue and difficulty sleeping. As your belly grows bigger, it can become challenging to find a comfortable sleeping position. You may also experience frequent bathroom trips during the night. Combined with anticipation and hormonal changes, this can lead to fatigue. It's important to rest as much as possible and practice relaxation techniques. Nesting instinct. Many expectant mothers experience a surge in energy and the desire to prepare their home for the baby during the final weeks of pregnancy. This is often referred to as the nesting instinct. It's a natural urge to clean, organize, and make sure everything is ready for the arrival of your little one. Emotional changes. With the due date approaching, it's common to feel a mix of excitement, anxiety, and a range of other emotions. The hormonal fluctuations can contribute to mood swings as well. Remember to communicate with your partner and support system, and don't hesitate to seek professional help if you're feeling overwhelmed. Hospital bag and birth plan. Now is the time to make sure your hospital bag is packed and ready to go. Include essentials like comfortable clothes, toiletries, and items for the baby. It's also a good idea to have your birth plan written out and discuss it with your healthcare provider. However, keep in mind that labor and delivery can be unpredictable, so be flexible with your expectations. That wraps up our discussion on the development and symptoms during 38 weeks of pregnancy. We hope you found this information helpful and informative. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more pregnancy and baby-related content. As always, take care of yourself and your little one. See you next time. Welcome to our YouTube channel, where today, we'll take you on a fascinating journey through the 39 weeks of pregnancy and baby development. From the magical moment of conception to the incredible birth of a new life, we'll explore the various stages, milestones, and changes that occur during this remarkable process. So, let us dive right in. Week 1 Conception, host. In Week 1, conception occurs when a sperm fertilizes an egg, forming a zygote. This tiny cluster of cells begins its journey towards the uterus. Week 2 Implantation, host. By Week 2, the zygote implants itself into the uterine lining, where it will receive nourishment and continue its rapid division and growth. Week 3 Embryonic Development, host. During Week 3, the zygote becomes an embryo, and its cells start differentiating into the brain, spinal cord, and other essential structures. Week 4 Heartbeat, host. In the 4th week, the heart starts to beat, and the embryo begins to take on a recognizable shape. It's about the size of a poppy seed at this stage. Week 5 Nervous System, host. By Week 5, the nervous system starts developing, and limb buds appear, which will eventually grow into arms and legs. Week 6 Facial Features, host. In Week 6, the embryo's facial features, such as eyes, ears, and a mouth, begin to form. Week 7 Organ Development, host. Week 7 marks the beginning of organ development, with the brain, lungs, liver, and kidneys all starting to take shape. Week 8 Fetal Stage, host. At Week 8, the embryo officially becomes a fetus. It's about the size of a raspberry and can start moving its limbs. Week 9-12 Rapid Growth, host. During weeks 9 to 12, the fetus undergoes rapid growth. Its sex organs start to form, and it can make small movements, though the mother cannot feel them yet. Week 13 Trimester 1 ends, host. At Week 13, the first trimester comes to an end. The fetus is now about the size of a lemon, and its tiny fingerprints are forming. Week 14-16 Developing Senses, host. In weeks 14 to 16, the fetus's senses begin to develop. It can now hear sounds from the outside world and may even suck its thumb. Week 17-20 Movement Sensation, host. During weeks 17 to 20, the mother starts to feel the baby's movements. The fetus's skin becomes covered with vernix, a protective waxy substance. Week 21-24 Viability, host. At weeks 21 to 24, the fetus reaches the age of viability, where it has a chance of survival outside the womb with medical assistance. Week 25-28 Rapid Brain Development, host. During weeks 25 to 28, the baby's brain undergoes significant development. The eyes open and close, and the fetus has distinct sleep-wake cycles. Week 29-32 Developing Immune System, host. In weeks 29 to 32, the baby's immune system strengthens as it receives antibodies from the mother. Week 33-36 Lung Development, host. At weeks 33 to 36, the baby's lungs mature, and it assumes a head-down position in preparation for birth. Week 37 Full Term, host. Congratulations! At week 37, the baby is considered full term, and it's now ready to be born. Week 38-39 Final Weeks, host. In the final weeks, the baby drops lower into the pelvis, relieving pressure on the mother's diaphragm and making breathing easier. Birth, host. And now, after an incredible journey of 39 weeks, it's time for the most momentous event, the birth of the baby. It's a miraculous and emotional experience that marks the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of both the parents and the newborn. Conclusion, host. Pregnancy and baby development encompass an awe-inspiring process that showcases the wonders of life. From a single cell to a fully formed human being, these 39 weeks are filled with incredible growth, milestones, and changes. We hope you enjoyed this journey with us today. Outro, host. If you found this video informative and fascinating, don't forget to like and share it with others who might be interested. Subscribe to our channel for more captivating content on parenting, health, and lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Title: 40 Weeks of Pregnancy, Symptoms, and Baby Development. Introduction: Welcome to our comprehensive guide on the incredible journey of pregnancy, spanning 40 weeks of symptoms and baby development. Weeks 1-4. Week 1, conception occurs, and the journey begins. Week 2, the fertilized egg travels down the fallopian tube. Week 3, implantation takes place, and the embryo starts to form. Week 4, the embryo develops the neural tube, which will become the brain and spinal cord. Weeks 5 to 8. Week 5, the heart begins to beat and limb buds form. Week 6, facial features and the heart's chambers start to develop. Week 7, baby's arms and legs grow longer, and facial features become more defined. Week 8, the embryo is now called a fetus, and organs continue to form. weeks 9 to 12. Week 9. Fingers and toes start to develop, and the fetus can make spontaneous movements. Week 10. The baby's facial expressions begin, and the vital organs are functioning. Week 11. The fetus is about the size of a lime, and gender can be determined. Week 12. Baby's reflexes develop, and the risk of miscarriage decreases significantly. Weeks 13 to 16. Week 13. Baby's vocal cords begin to form, and the digestive system develops. Week 14. Facial features become more distinct, and the baby can now squint and frown. Week 15. The baby starts producing urine, and the skin becomes more transparent. Week 16. Baby's movements become more coordinated, and the bones harden. Week 17, 20, week 17, the fetus can hear external sounds, and the umbilical cord thickens. Week 18, baby's taste buds form, and the nervous system continues to mature. Week 19, vernix caseosa, a protective layer, covers the skin. Week 20, halfway there. The baby can suck its thumb, and the mother may feel the first movements. Weeks 21-24. Week 21, eyebrows and eyelashes develop, and the baby can taste the amniotic fluid. Week 22, the fetus is now responsive to light and dark. Week 23, rapid brain growth occurs, and lungs continue to develop. Week 24, the baby's viability outside the womb increases, though it's still premature. Weeks 25-28. Week 25. Baby's kicks become stronger, and lungs are maturing further. Week 26. Eyes open, and the baby responds to external stimuli. Week 27. Rapid weight gain begins, and the nervous system is fine-tuning. Week 28. The third trimester begins, and the baby's survival chances significantly improve. Weeks 29-32. Week 29. The baby's bones fully harden, and the kicks and movements may be visible. Week 30. Lungs are almost fully developed, and the baby practices breathing. Week 31. The baby's immune system strengthens. Week 32. Baby's toenails and fingernails grow, and the head settles into the pelvis. Weeks 33-36. Week 33. The baby's bones are fully formed, and the nervous system is maturing. Week 34. The baby practices blinking, and the amniotic fluid decreases as the baby grows. Week 35. The baby's liver and kidneys are fully functional. Week 36. The baby is gaining weight rapidly, preparing for birth. Weeks 37-40. Week 37. Full term. The baby's organs are ready for life outside the womb. Week 38. The baby's immune system gets a boost from the mother. Week 39-40. The baby may arrive any time now. The mother might experience signs of labor, and it's time to prepare for the exciting moment of birth. Conclusion. As the 40-week journey concludes, we celebrate the incredible process of pregnancy, from conception to the miraculous moment of welcoming a new life into the world. Stay tuned for more parenting tips and guidance on our channel.
Hello, expecting moms. Congratulations on reaching the third trimester of your pregnancy. As your due date approaches, it's important to stay active and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Today, we have compiled a set of safe and effective pregnancy exercises that will help you stay fit, reduce discomfort, and prepare your body for labor. Remember to consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise routine. Let us get started. Point 1. Warm up. Begin with a gentle warm-up to increase blood flow and flexibility. March in place for 2 minutes to warm up your legs and get your heart rate up. Perform shoulder rolls and gentle arm circles to loosen up your upper body. Point 2. Pelvic tilts. Pelvic tilts help relieve lower back pain and strengthen your core. Stand or get on your hands and knees. Gently tilt your pelvis forward and backward, arching and rounding your back. Repeat for 10-15 reps, holding each position for a few seconds. Point 3. Squats. Squats are excellent for preparing your pelvic thighs for labor. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. Slowly squat down as if you're sitting in a chair, keeping your back straight. Exhale as you come up and squeeze your glutes at the top. Aim for 3 sets of 10-12 squats. Point 4. Modified push-ups. Modified push-ups help strengthen your arms, chest, and core without straining your belly. Position yourself on your hands and knees. Lower your chest tower chest. Point 5. Kegel exercises. Kegels strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, which can ease delivery and postpartum recovery. Sit or lie down comfortably. Squeeze your pelvic muscles as if you're trying to stop the flow of urine. Hold for 5-10 seconds and release. Aim for 3 sets of 10-15 repetitions. Point 6. Side-lying leg lifts. Side-lying leg lifts target the hips and outer thighs. Lie on your side with your head supported by your arm. Lift your top leg slowly, keeping it straight, and then lower it back down. Perform 12-15 reps on each side for 2 sets. Point 7. Cat-cow stretch. The cat-cow stretch helps improve flexibility and reduce back pain. Get on your hands and knees, aligning your wrists under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Arch your back while inhaling, bringing your head up cow position. Round your back while exhaling and tuck your chin towards your chest cat position. Repeat for 10-12 breath cycles. Conclusion: congratulations, you've completed a safe and effective pregnancy workout for the 3rd trimester. Remember to listen to your body and avoid any exercises that cause discomfort or pain. Staying active during pregnancy can lead to a smoother labor and quicker postpartum recovery. Don't forget to hydrate and get plenty of rest. If you enjoyed this workout, consider.
Teen pregnancy can have significant physical and emotional health risks for both the mother and the baby. Teenage mothers are at a higher risk of experiencing complications during pregnancy and childbirth, such as premature birth, low birth weight, and preeclampsia. These complications can have long-term health effects for both the mother and the baby, such as developmental delays, chronic health conditions, and even death. Furthermore, teenage mothers may experience emotional and mental health issues during and after pregnancy. It's important to educate young people about safe sex practices and contraception to prevent unintended pregnancies. Providing comprehensive sex education that includes information about contraception and healthy relationships can help young people make informed decisions about their sexual health. It's also important to provide access to affordable and effective contraception options for teens who choose to be sexually active. Teen pregnancy can have significant physical and emotional health risks, but with education and resources, we can help prevent unintended pregnancies and support pregnant teens in maintaining their health. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.
Baby development at 15 weeks. Your baby is about the size of an apple.